Officer E.
Help! The town's been overrun by bandits and the sheriff's been killed.
Well, you better find a new sheriff.
What traits should I look for?
You need someone so nasty, so offensive, that their very appearance would drive these thugs out of town.
Perfect. You're hired.
Them's fighting words.
Your sister reminds me of the foreign bad guy. Your sister is yet another reboot of Your Mentor. Your favorite director will have to face buddy cops.
Your face was rated Apple Superior and was written and directed by The Saloon, and your next movie reminds me of Nude Tom Hardy and Will Make Mexico Pay for the War, but your so-called career was ruined by the royal family. Now meditate on that for a while.
Your last movie is the human version of your dog. Your last plastic surgery reminds me of the new Doctor Who.
Your last movie disrespected the first lady and hasn't seen any of my movies. But your face traded a pony for a razor blade handpan, but had an affair with your last movie.
Some hipster indie film had this awkward showdown with you. The new Doctor Who traded a pony for your character.
Your so-called career turns out to be a knockoff Rolex and disrespects set technicians and relies on motion capture and learned karate from a failed video game adaptation. Now meditate on that for a while.
Your mom. Your dog.
Yeehaw! You can't outgun me, and you can't make me wear the badge.
I don't think you'd be sheriff material anyways.
And why is that?
With a mouth that filthy, you'd be better off working in a brothel.
You can't be here. Red carpets are strictly for A-list film stars.
E-list?
I said A-list, you moron, not E.
Well then, why isn't your mother here?
Excuse me?
She starred in a film of mine just last night, and she was definitely naughty. Your last movie has a fetish for Meg Ryan's violent temper, and you were seen at a vegan festival and use a double for nude scenes.
Oh, your mentor is a carbon copy of your dad.
Your sister is as stylish as a disgraced reality TV star and is on parole and thinks Shaolin is a breed of cat.
Oh, Chris Nolan's pretentious script plays checkers with your last movie. And trust me, I've been around the block. An M. Night Shyamalan plot twist. Geeks out on Golden Girls with your mentor. And trust me, I've been around the block.
Your face to the royal wedding and got beauty secrets from another reboot and screams at the plants and is reminiscent of the Weinstein Bros. Now meditate on that for a while.
Ouch! You were dosed in the 80s with your last plastic surgery.
Huzzah! Looks like I got bumped to the 80s too.
Fine. You can stay. Just don't let it go to your head.
Your 15 minutes are almost up.
Excuse me, I asked for Rhodesian glacial fed spring water. What is this swill?
I'm not your assistant. I'm your co-star.
Ah, my apologies. You must be ugly bystander number 3.
And you must be a very insecure and mean person.
Do you know who I am? You can't speak to me like that.
There is more where that came from, buddy.
Your last plastic surgery turns out to be, Your mom sensually massages your stunt double, but was made of Mechagodzilla. Your mentor is a worse version of your character and is a weak version of a token black guy and your on-screen romance and your next movie went to rehab because of my pulsating groin bulge.
Your sister lied to the press about Kim Kardashian's spicy home video and has no discernible power, and your on-screen romance uses a public transport and a shorter version of Benedict Cumberbatch reminds me of your sidekick and your ex stormed off the set and went viral.
The Bad Cop is about your Beverly Hills mansion and should do a movie with a desperate cash grab. Pauly Shore's co-star should do a movie with your dad and wait till you hear the origin story. Your face is worse than an annoying excuse for CGI comic relief and reeks of a fake shark.
Your so-called career killed all your family and overdosed in the 80s with a razor blade handpan. And this displeases my master. Your last movie is yet another reboot of a one-inch punch, but can't hold recall. Now meditate on that for a while.
Your favorite director was spotted watching your last plastic surgery, and you just got snark attacked.
You're sidekick was bested by you're dead, but epeminatni sipsiti, now meditate on that for a while.
Your dog just doesn't get a spaceship dogfight with lens flares.
Your last movie, blah 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 blah. But you're dead. Smells like a mothballs.
Your so-called career was made of you.
Hands are smaller and dumber in a person.
They'd say the camera adds 10 IQ points. I've been living a lie.
It's okay. We'll fix you in post. I'm here to claim the free gold ring I saw on Craigslist. Is this a place?
You're too late. I was here first.
You have it then?
Not exactly. I've looked everywhere, and all I've found are whips and chains.
Clearly, the ring hasn't presented itself to you because you are not worthy to behold it.
Oh, and I imagine you're worthy.
Way worthier than you.
Your plastic surgery tweeted angrily about the Commander-in-Chief. Your plastic surgery reeks of the uglier Olsen twin. Mum was spotted watching a failed video game adaptation. Have you even seen the movie?
Your on-screen romance couldn't even teach kindergarten, and burned down an animal shelter, and your face had a steamy makeout scene with a rock to chest of forbidden pleasures, but was in gallivanting with a razor blade handpan, and your financial portfolio is turned on by your face and your sidekick effeminately sips tea and were rebooted by J.J. Abrams. Now exit my dojo!
Your so-called career got beauty secrets from you. And that's what I'm talking about. Your dog got cancer, your last movie, and is a worse version of Two Little Hobbits. And,
An angry Reddit user had an embarrassing cameo in your next movie, but this accursed Leia cheered for Brexit.
Mecha Godzilla and your therapist are a weak version of the disgraced reality TV star. Huh.
Yoru Achenere shops the bargain bin and did a full frontal nudity and had an embarrassing cameo in Back Acne. Now meditate on that for a while.
Your dog is a carbon copy of you. Poof! Begone!
Your financial portfolio is the inspiration for your next movie, and your sidekick was a replicant and can't summon the dragon. Now exit my dojo!
Ouch! Your last movie will have to face your ex. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I told you, you're not worthy of its power.
You're right. It's clear that you and that cursed ring were made for each other. Besides, when it comes to jewelry, I've always looked cuter in ankle bracelets.
End of the line, skid mark. Your career and your funding just dried up.
But you could fund a summer's worth of blockbusters with all that money.
And still have some left over for loaded nachos. But sharing is for dirty hippies.
God only knows what deplorable things you've done to make it this far in show business.
Watch out, Tinkerbell. I'm just getting started.
Several years of my 20s, I never took a day off. Used to stay up all night hustling until I finally days off. Rookie of the rap game, man, made the playoffs, made it through the recession and layoff. Couldn't get prison time like Bernie Madoff. It was money other girls saw, made the trade off. Toast to the underpaid, I'm paid off. Took a fast break, now the whole team getting fast cake. $100 bills fill the ashtray. Expiration never reached, so no past date. Air dudes topping up my parents' gas tanks. Gamekeeper motors were brushed off the shoulders, crushing those opposed in my reign. Since they were older, salute to the real dudes who were standing behind me before I had bills to peel through. Or a piece of candy, or a piece of candy, they just make it clap, cheek sandy. Pull out my handy dandy notebook. Change your life with a prize. Oprah, brain blast, never hair or ultra. But you chicken so easy in comparison. Clear through competitions from clarity. Roll around in a whip that you're staring in. Window so dark, don't know on who that you're peering in. Concentrate on the mission that nobody deserves anything from me except
A father's lifelong resentment. Got beauty secrets from your last movie.
Every other rapper helps these people sleep melodies. Man, I done made it to the promised land. Seems yesterday I was set and in my mama's van. Moving me up the chain, yeah, it took a lot of hands. Invested in my future, and it took a lot of friends. Gave me everything, man, it took them all to get it.
Your red carpet dress was cast as your character. So who's buying lunch?
That I am certain it was we walking the earth without a purpose. It was continuous, so certain. searching, kept my head high. But I tried to put my hands to the sky, promised that I would fly. A dot and a failed attempt. Competition wanted me to quit, but I ain't giving no consent. Pray one day we no longer have to worry about paying the rent, and those prayers were well spent. Came a long way, I can't believe I made it this far. Riding around in this car. Having to work this, I was worth it, found my place. From the abyss to the surface, through the water, constantly working. Hey, and now finally,
Your next movie will have to face that forgotten child star.
Several years of my 20s, I never took a day off. Used to stay up all night hustling till I'd finally days off. Rookie of the rap game, man, made the playoffs, made it through the recession and layoff. Didn't get prison time like Bernie Madoff. It was money other girls saw me.
This luxurious mountain and a low-budget softcore laundered money through your next movie, and I'm quoting the review.
Or a piece of candy, or a piece of candy. Ladies make it clap, cheek sandy. Pull out my handy dandy notebook. About to change a life with a prize. Oprah, brain blast from a hell or a vulture. But you chicken so easy in comparison. Clear through competition from Claritin. Roll around in a whip that you're staring in. Window so dark, don't know on who that you're peering in. Concentrate on the mission and on giving. Consistent in the rap game, get you plenty. Nobody deserves anything from me except my mother. And if I got today, wouldn't change this life. But came a long way. Can't believe I made it this far. Riding around in this car. Transformed into having to work this. I was worth it, found my purpose. From the abyss to the surface, the reward of constantly working. Hey, and now I'm finally eating. Hey, the mission's been completed. Can't y'all see I can't be beaten? Infinity and hope, I will never be defeated. If I homie, that's about every other rapper.
The Bad Cop was made of your therapist, and I'm quoting the review.
Yeah, it took a lot of hands invested in my future, and it took a lot of grants. Fam gave me everything they had, took them all to get a tan on Miami Beach, where the sun mesmerizing, put you to sleep. Now I can't even speak. See how I've been blessed, can't even think of this journey being any more perfect, and we barely opened the curtains. 2 thumbs up reviews coming soon, that I am certain. It was we walking the earth without a purpose. Continuous soul searching, kept my head high, but I tried to put my hands to the sky, promised that I would fly. A dot and a failed attempt. Competition wanted me to quit, but I ain't giving no consent. Pray one day about paying the rent and no well spent.
A disgraced reality TV star just doesn't get your mom. Can you handle that truth?
My 20s, I never took a day off. Used to stay up all night hustling till I finally days off. The rap game, man, made the playoffs, made it through the recession and
Your on-screen romance is yet another reboot of Your Adopted Kids and was written and directed by a shorter version of Benedict Cumberbatch.
your iconic costume, cuts, coupons, just doesn't get your lazy-eyed cousin and your financial portfolio, how to grow a beard, and your Beverly Hills mansion is full of tasteless racist jokes and has never manscaped, and you couldn't even beat Karate Kid.
Concentrate on the mission and on giving.
Wow.
Nobody deserves anything from me except my mother, and if I done today, wouldn't change my life. But came a long way. Can't believe I made it this far. Riding around in this car, transformed into this star. Having to work this hard was worth it. Found my purpose. Went from the abyss to the surface. The reward of constantly working. Hey, and now I'm finally eating. Hey, the mission been completed. Can't y'all see I can't be beaten? Infinity and hope, I will never be defeated. Yeah, I changed the world with love, homie, that's a bonus. Every other rapper helps these people sleep melatonin. Man, I done made it to the promised land. Seems yesterday I was sitting in my mama's van, moving me up the chain. Yeah, it took a lot of it took a lot of grand.
Your last movie was seen gallivanting with your stunt double, Peter. I've got tea time with Elon Musk.
Two thumbs up reviews coming soon that I am certain. We walk in the earth without a purpose. It was continuous, so searching, kept my head high. But I tried to put my hands to the sky, promised that I would fly. A dot in a failed attempt. Competition wanted me to quit, but I ain't give no consent. Pray one day we no longer have to worry about paying the rent, and those prayers were well spent. Came a long way, can't believe I made it this far. Riding around in this car, transformed into this star. Having to I was worth it, found my purpose. Went from the abyss to the surface.
You had an embarrassing cameo in your character.
These Dora Beers made millions off of a razor blade handpan and were cast as another reboot and made less money than your last plastic surgery, and you couldn't even beat Karate Kid.
You're worthless and you just
You're right, I'm totally broke.
go beg for change on Skid Row with the rest of the Hollywood trash. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for my cash bath.
Stay up on my
And one.
Several years of my 20s, I never took a day off. Used to stay up all night hustling till I finally days off. Rookie of the rap game, man, made the playoffs. Made it through the recession and layoffs. Didn't get prison time like Bernie Madoff. It was money other girls saw, made the trade-off. Toasted, paid them paid off. Took a fast break, now the whole team getting fast cake. $100 bills fill the ashtray. Expiration had to the topping of my gas tanks. Janky motors were
Chris Nolan's pretentious script stars in Your Adopted Kids.
a piece of candy or a piece of candy. They just make it clap, cheek sandy. Handy notebook, about to change your life with a prize. Oprah, brain blast, never hair or ultra. But you chicken so easy in comparison. Clear through, come competition from Claritin. Roll around in a whip that you're staring in. Window so dark, don't know on who that you're peering in. Concentrate on the mission and all I'm giving. Consistent in the rap game, get you plenty. Nobody deserves anything from me except my mother. And if I died today, wouldn't change this.
Your so-called career looks disgusting in spandex and is reminiscent of your financial portfolio, and your character relies on motion capture and were written and directed by the uglier Olsen twin.
Your last movie is the human version of your on-screen romance.
Now I can't even speak. See how I've been blessed. Can't even think of this journey being any more perfect. And we barely open the curtains. 2 thumbs up reviews coming soon. That I am certain. It was we walking the earth without a purpose. It was continuous, so searching. Kept my head high, but I tried to put my hands to the sky. Promised that I would fly. A dot and a failed attempt. Competition wanted me to quit, but I ain't giving no consent. Pray one day we no longer have to worry about paying the rent, and those prayers were well spent. Came a long way. Can't believe I made it this far. Riding around in this car, transformed into this star. Having to work this, how it's worth it. Found my purpose. Went from the abyss to the surface, through the water, constantly working.
Your face and another reboot kinda resemble a terrible elevator pitch.
Several years of my 20s, I never took a day off. Used to stay up all night hustling until I finally days off. Rookie of the rap game, man, made the playoffs, made it through the recession and layoffs. Didn't get prison time like Bernie Mac. It was money other girls saw me the trade.
Your sister still posts vines, and your character should do a movie with your ex. Now exit my dojo.
Your sidekick is a carbon copy of your last movie, and that's Money in the Bank.
Roll around in a whip that you're staring in. Window so dark, don't know on who that you're peering in. Concentrate on the mission and on giving. Consistent in the rap game, get you plenty. Nobody deserves anything from me except my mother. And if I died today, wouldn't change this life. But a long way. Can't believe I made it this far. Riding around in this car, transformed into this star. Having to how it's worth it. Found my purpose. Went from the abyss to the surface. The reward of constantly working. And now I'm finally eating. The mission's been completed. Can't y'all see I can't be beaten? Infinity and I will never.
Your therapist went to rehab because of your last plastic surgery, but is on parole.
Made it to the promised land.
Wow! A strict judge had an embarrassing cameo in Your Mentor, and that's Money in the Bank.
Everything they had took them all to get a tan on my Emmy. Whether some mesmerizing put you to sleep. Now I can't even speak. See how I've been blessed. Can't even think of this journey being any more perfect. And we barely open the curtains. 2 thumbs up reviews coming soon. That I am certain. It was we walking the earth without a purpose. It was continuous, so searching. Kept my head high, but I tried to put my hands to the sky. Promised that I would fly. A dot and a failed attempt. Competition wanted me to quit, but I ain't giving no consent. Pray one day we no longer have to worry about paying the rent, and those prayers were well spent. Came a long way. Can't believe I made it this far. Riding around in this car, transformed into this star. Having to work this, how it's worth it. Found my purpose. Went from the abyss to the
an outdated footage. Martin, a drunken master, and your dad go to a terrible SAT score. Now meditate on that for a while.
Your dog owes millions to your last movie and just doesn't get an ugly ex-wife. I swear it on my first 3 wives' grave.
Sorry, boss. Looks like my financing just came through after all.
No, now I'll have to sell my gold-plated tank.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
You are underestimating my crippling nacho addiction.
Fill the ashtray.
You kinda resemble Harry Hobbiton. Your on-screen romance makes the audience sick. Your ex and your sister, all done by CGI.